So today we're going to talk about the differences between stationary high tunnels and movable. And right now we're an example of a movable. This is a Rolling Thunder and it's 30 feet by 48. So you might be wondering, what is the reason to even have a movable greenhouse? Well, first of all, it is a great way to be able to maximize your growing space. If you're able to move it from one plot to an adjacent plot, you can have things growing in here during the summer months, plant something outside in the fall, and then once everything is done here in the summer, say tomatoes, this can then be moved over the carrots or the spinach, for instance, for the winter. So that way you don't have any sort of difficulties in planning out how your crops are going to grow, because you have these two spaces that you can utilize. The other benefit is allowing the soil the sort of annual cleansing effect of the elements. You don't have a lot of buildup of salts or other nutrients, because the soil basically kind of gets exposed to the sunlight and the rain periodically. That's another great benefit. And also it gives you just more options of different crops you can grow, and really capitalizes on the four-season model of growing. One system that allows these greenhouses to move are these heavy-duty galvanized wheels that rest on this track, and they have ball bearings in them, so allow them to move quite easily across the track. Typically they can be moved with human power. You can also use a tractor to pull them. They also have to have some additional bracing, support and anchoring. This is the anchoring in particular. You get heavy winds, you don't want the greenhouse blowing away. So this anchoring here is one system that can be used. And bracing on the roof is also helpful to keep it from twisting in winds, heavy winds. And there's also the end walls. You have to always consider your end wall design, because if you're moving the greenhouse over crops, you want to be able to make sure that it's not going to take them out as it rolls over. So there's different designs that can be applied to facilitate an easy move over the crops. So one of the advantages of a movable greenhouse, such as the Rimol Rolling Thunder, is being able to utilize these three growing plots, adjacent growing plots. So they're each 50 feet in length, and the rail that is all along the length here allows the greenhouse to roll down to each plot depending on your cropping system. So here we have the winter spinach growing in here. This is a fall crop that's protected outside. And then further down the line, we would have a spring crop for next season.